Hi everyone, my name is Prasoon and I'm part of Akamai Cloud Product Marketing team. In past few weeks, Akamai has launched two products, that is Linode Kubernetes Engine and App Platforms for applications running on Kubernetes. And today I have with me Sander, who is the principal architect and co-creator of App Platform, to talk more about App Platform, about its feature, what exactly App Platform does, and how it is actually solving the complexity of Kubernetes. Let's start with the first question. I want to know about the platform engineering lifecycle. What are the challenges when a company is implementing a Kubernetes-based solution, right? Like, what are the day zero, day one, and day two challenges, and how actually App Platform is solving those challenges?
I think it's a very long answer, but let me try and simplify it by going through the three phases, picking like one activity and some challenges there. So when you look at the day zero, that's all about like the design, right? So if you're building a Kubernetes-based platform in the design phase, you need to make decisions as in what capabilities does the platform need to provide, yeah? And what kind of Kubernetes tools are we going to use to power those capabilities? And also, what is the developer experience going to look like? And like thinking about the platform capabilities and like all the available tools for Kubernetes. So if you look at the cloud native landscape, you'll see there's an enormous amount of Kubernetes tools available. So if you're in the design phase, then you need to start looking at those tools and select the tools that you are going to use to build your platform. And that's challenging because there's so many tools and there's a lot of the same kind of tools for or a lot of tools for the same capabilities. So you can already like spend weeks on doing a selection of tools for specific capabilities. So imagine that if your platform needs to provide capabilities around CI/CD, GitOps, observability, security, imagine the time you will need to select the right tools. So this is on the day zero, and then looking at the day one, that is actually like building your platform. So you have like selected these Kubernetes tools, and now you need to deploy them. But a lot of these tools have dependencies, and they're open source. They're not always like working as expected, so you run into issues. There's tools that need to be like working in tandem with other tools. So there's a lot of like kind of integration, and integration always comes with a lot of challenges. And then let's pick like one activity in the day two. And I think one of the most important and also underestimated activities is the lifecycle management of all the tools used, because they're like constantly updated. So that means that if you're using around like 10 to 20 or maybe like 30 of these tools, you'll constantly need to update them, test them, and also test them when they're like used in an integrated way. So that can be like really challenging.
So for any organization who are using DIY Kubernetes platforms and either struggling with it being over budget or being too complex or running behind the schedule, why they should consider an LKE and App Platform as an alternative?
Looking back at my answer to your first question, then imagine that doing a DIY platform building on Kubernetes, you can imagine that that's going to take like a lot of time, 3 months to up to like maybe more than a year, yeah, on building their platform. And the Akamai App Platform, especially when installed using LKE, is ready in 15 minutes. So that allows you to get like a fully pre-configured, highly integrated platform included with developer self-service in 15 minutes.
Can you tell me like what exactly is happening in those 15 minutes?
what will happen in the back, because this is like a fully automated process. So if you go to linode.com and spin up an LKE cluster with the app platform, then not only is the LKE cluster provisioned, but also the Akamai app platform is installed automatically. And that has some advantages because it already comes with certificates, a valid DNS, so a valid domain name, and it also has like an automated way to set up object storage using the Linode object storage services. So it is like fully automated. So it doesn't have like any external dependencies, because if you would like to install it like manually, you would need to have a DNS zone, and there's a couple of other dependencies, which make it, well, not impossible, but a little bit more difficult to set it up.
Now let's talk about some of the features of App Platform. Two interesting features of App Platform, that is catalog and golden path templates. What are those, and like how those two help in standardization?
So the app platform comes with a catalog, and the catalog is in the self-service portal, and the catalog can be managed by the platform administrator. So it already comes out of the box with a couple of quick starts that we developed for spinning up or creating a Kubernetes deployment or doing A/B testing, or there's also a quick start with observability and tracing. But the catalog is like a catalog to provide golden path templates, as in Helm charts, to developers. So you can curate the catalog and provide like, the golden path templates that you want to provide to your developers within your organization. And it comes with an airbag model. So you could even say, oh, I've got this team and they're using these templates, and I've got another team in my organization and they're using these templates. So it's like highly customizable.
Can you name some of the open source CNCF projects which are part of App Platform?
I think it's around like 30 plus, but to name a few, so we have Harbor as a private container registry, fully integrated and automated. We even built like a custom operator that does the configuration of Harbor, so creating projects, creating robot accounts for pull and push secrets. On the observability, we have Prometheus, Grafana, Alert Manager for CI/CD. I'm not saying the Akamai app platform is a fully CI platform, but it does come with some pre-configured Tecton pipelines to build images from source. It also comes with Argo CD. So Argo CD is used to manage like everything on the platform, but you can also use it for your own purposes. We even have like a self-service way where teams can use Argo to deploy like for custom manifest within their own team namespace. For security, we're using Keycloak as a local identity provider. You can also configure it to use an external identity provider like Azure Identity, I think it's called, to provide like single sign-on into the platform. Well, let's keep it with that, and there's more, but just sign in, and then so when you install the app platform on LKE and you're in the platform view, you will see in the app section a whole list of all the Kubernetes applications and tools that are available to enable.
Very exciting, Sander. Thanks for your time. App Platform is free to use, so whenever you are provisioning an LKE cluster, you can use App Platform to build, deploy, manage, observe, and secure your containerized applications.